Okay, so this is my first time streaming from my new setup. So I'm just gonna quickly open Twitch and make sure that it even looks like I'm live. Okay, it looks like I'm live. Let's see how this goes. It could be good, it could be bad. Hold on, even in a new location with a new setup, I'm gonna do a classic Mello goes live and then immediately checks her phone and doesn't actually pay attention to the stream. Right. It may in fact be time to just make a start, see how it goes. I am quite determined to just not be a little baby about this today. We'll see how much that actually plays out, because I remember finding this exceptionally scary last week? 2 weeks ago. Ooh, I guess this is what it looks like when you load in. I've probably seen this before. The fact that I've forgotten is probably embarrassing. Hello, pronouns! Hello, Aria, how are you doing? Also, I just read your name, like your username as Ariaxi 2019. And processed for a second that 2019 was in fact therefore your birth year, immediately followed by damn, there's 6. So good for you. I know you're not in fact 6. I know in fact that you are, you're from the year 2319. How old are you? I'm 6 years old. You are the youngest person ever. You're not gonna be the youngest person ever forever if this loading screen takes any longer, because it is rapidly aging us all. I don't know about you. Also, I can't hear the game. And I can't tell if that's just a me problem or what. Should I be able to hear the game? Because I gotta be honest, last time I played this, I muted the game. I did in fact mute the game because I was scared of it. So if by chance it turns out that I can't even hear the game audio today, I think I might just accept it. Like, oh no, I can't hear the game I find really scary, and listening to it makes me nervous. Oh no, I'm so scared. I can't tell if we can't hear it. That's because the sound of my computer overheating and the fan I have next to my computer to prevent it from overheating are, they're putting in the work. Maybe that's the audio we'll have today, because I'll be completely honest, this game has been so fucking temperamental getting it to load. Oh, I think, okay, good, cool. That I don't really want to close the game and reopen it. I'm also just gonna quickly like run around. I can't remember what any of the buttons are. Like, how do I run? So that's a dodge. A is fucking nothing. X is nothing. Pressing down the left stick doesn't seem to do much. Oh, that's the run button? For context, it is LB, the left bumper. They're serving health drinks, so sweet. I don't even have one. I got scared though, because if you press Y, it gets mad at you for trying to drink. Oh, I think I know what's happening. The game seems to be playing through my main speakers, even though I have it set to not play through there? Hold on, is that a setting I can change? This is so fucked up. Yeah, hold on, that's the problem. There we go. Why would it do that? Question, why would it do that? Why would this game, the second I close it, completely change all of my settings? Okay, you should be able to hear it now. It's James Sunderland's first day on Earth. He's very confused. He woke up today and he's desperately trying to figure out which ear he could hear from. God, speaking of things to figure out, where the fuck am I going? And how do I open the map? Okay, so that's how I open the map. I zoom with... oh wait, no, that's flicking through the maps. And I zoom with this button, okay. God, I really do feel like I'm the youngest person ever. I'm actually role-playing as the main character, except he is actually a 3-year-old baby that got transported into the body of this middle-aged man. And he doesn't know what's going on. Something jukebox, something Saul Street Apartments. Cool. Well, let's see if I can get to Saul Street Apartments without having a little cry. Honestly, chances are low. I've already forgotten which direction I'm going in. At least I remember what the attack button is. Right, I'm just gonna walk slowly, and I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna walk slowly and it's for ambiance. This is for ambiance. God, this game is just full of noises. This game doesn't know how to shut up. It is yapping. Speaking of, actually, is it a good volume or is it like horrible? Because it really could go either way. Oh, this sucks. This is a terrible game to play when I recently moved into my own, when I recently moved into a flat. Wait, I think I've already gone past it. No, it's just here. Cool. I think the door in is around the corner. No, I think I'm already totally wrong. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. That is annoying. Yeah. It's good and yummy. Nice. Because one thing I was basically doing last stream was not listening to the sounds and I think being very scared. And okay, well that's not a door. So this week I'm trying to do better. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm trying. Oh, wait, am I looking at the wrong side of the road? Because I'm sure I'm opening the wrong map. Yeah, it's actually this building. It's this building right here. I was just looking at the completely wrong place. I've never played this myself. I agree that the ambient noise is a bit much for the vibes. How much do you know about Silent Hill 2? Because if you know nothing and your first introduction is just, it's a little bit misty, but otherwise you're kind of just walking around obsessively checking a map. We also haven't ran into any enemies. Like, if this was what the game was, then yeah, no shit, the ambient music is upsetting. It's what I imagine all of the noises from hit TV show Lost sound like, except all of my awareness of Lost comes exclusively from the Mike's Mike videos, and that's it. You've seen every cutscene, just not the in-between gameplay. Oh, okay, so you actually know a ton about this game. You actually know more than me. Oh, I hate the way he gets out that bat, you know? Put it away. Put that shit away is what I'm saying. In fact, hold on. I actually don't know just how loud the music's gonna be, so... I also don't know when fucking Pyramid Head shows up. Yeah, okay. Let's just scary open that door, don't we? Let's just scary open door now. Scary open this door now, please. Okay. Well, it gave me a health item. If I know anything about video games, I know that's bad. Mike is staring at me on my other screen. He's looking at you. He is thinking. He's pondering the you. Okay, well, I don't know why this matters. RBXI. I'm gonna assume that these numbers are some kind of code. Also, hello Gabby, hello, how are you doing? Okay. Well, this place is shit. Can you not lock it, my guy? Is it not unlockable from the inside? That's concerning. The bottom line on the receipt is I'm Anita Lime. I can see that. Sure. I mean, if I take off my glasses and I squint, kinda. Oh, actually, if I take off my glasses and I squint, it's more like I'm at Limed. You know, like I'm at Soup. I'm at the soup store. It's like that, but with lime. Well, I hate this place. I hate this place so much. I actually hate this game as well. I really don't know how I'm gonna get through this whole game. This isn't like Resident Evil where it's my scrungly, so I don't care that I'm having a scary bad time. It's like, it's not even my scrungly, so I'm just having a scary bad time. Who recommended this game to you? It was in fact Bright. What is that? Why is there? Oh, gross, a bug. A big ass bug. Do I need to do something about him? Oh. Oh, well, he wasn't hurting anybody. He didn't do nothing to no one. And I killed him. I deserve what's coming to me. I actually deserve every bad thing that will ever happen in my life. He looked polite. He did, he was just saying hello. He was just scurrying over. To go right, which my least favorite streamer as usual. That's actually valid today. Today of all days, that is unbelievably valid. I can already tell I'm gonna be fucking insufferable playing this game. I want to do everything as slowly as I physically can because of how scared it makes me. And this is like a 20-hour game. If I keep playing this game at this speed, I'll probably be playing this game as long as I played Final Fantasy X. And that took me the majority of this year. The bigger half of this year. Comment 5 left his key, says there's a leak. Gotta check it out. Okay. So I have a feeling that I just got the yeah, okay. So just to run you all, catch you all up to speed on what's going on. I, for some reason, need to do some kind of puzzle at the bar. And to do the puzzle at the bar, I need to obtain some items. And I need to obtain some items from a guy that works at the music store. And he lives here. But I think he also is like, he's like a janitor, and I think he's also a janitor here. So I think what we're discovering is that we have the key to apartment 5. We now know that he went to apartment 5. So we now have to go unlock that door. Isn't that fun? Isn't that really fun? God, I feel so bad. Hello, Johan. Hello, how are you doing? I like how he walked straight up to the door before unlocking it. He was not interested in unlocking that thing, I can tell you that. He was way more interested in just kind of smelling it or something, I don't know. This game's gonna take me forever. I really want to enjoy it. I really want to enjoy it. I was looking forward to playing a game that isn't Final Fantasy X so much. And now I'm playing this, I'm feeling like maybe I don't like horror games, actually. Nothing's happening. Nothing scary has happened, right? Like, I've been playing this game for 15 minutes, less than, and all I've done is walk down a street, go into an empty building, and pick up a key. I shouldn't be as scared as I am. This is horrible. This is the worst feeling ever. Okay, so I'm going up to the 2nd floor. Once I'm on the 2nd floor, I need to go around a corner. Cool. Great. Well, up the stairs I go, I guess. Up I go. Oh, there was like a little stutter. That generally means that something's loading. Great. Why can I just hear shit ton of water? What's going on? Oh, a little bug? Okay. Him I had to kill. The other guy I feel bad, but him I simply had to kill him. You don't understand. He was making some really disturbing noises and it was kind of freaking me out. You got back from Greece last weekend, but now you have an ear infection because the ocean called to me too frequently. And aggressively from the sounds of it. I'm sorry to hear about your ear infection. That kind of sucks. I guess the only upside is that it hit after the holiday rather than during. So at least you got to enjoy the holiday. I'm assuming. I'm realizing I'm making some assumptions about the timeline of events. But you know, that happens. Well, let's go in here and probably spawn a big scary guy. It's not even scary yet. This is so stupid. Like, if I didn't have audio, I don't even think I'd be scared at all. Okay, he's pissing. Nobody look, okay? Nobody look. Give him his privacy. Glad the Conjoint air fryer has been turned down a bit today. I'm still quite warm in here. I have my fan turned on to the left of me. I said don't look, okay. See, he's busy. I have my fan turned on and it's making some loud noises. So even without the game audio, it's pretty loud in here. The atmosphere is nasty. It's classic horror game stuff. You know, the scariest thing is the thing. The scariest thing is the idea that there will soon be a thing that I have to be scared about. Oh god, there was like lighting in there that looked like a scary. Well, something went horribly wrong here. If this is the leak he was fixing, I hate to say it, that's not a leak, that's actually a crevice. There is actually a difference. And this is how scared I am wandering around the brightly lit, slightly decrepit areas. Can you imagine how bad it's gonna get when I have to go somewhere dark? Can I not slide? My buddy, you're quite a slim guy. You can get through there. I believe in you. Okay, well, I guess I got the keys to this place for nothing. It can't be for nothing. It can't just be so I could let him have a piss, right? Oh, hold on. You can't see chat? Let me try and fix that. Was that the Corvus? Oh, it didn't pop up in stream, did it? Okay, hold on. I think it's probably because I'm at a new flat in a new location in Redacted, and this is basically the first big test of the internet, and I don't think it's going supremely well. I mean, thank you for the bit. Let me see if I can figure this out. It might just be that changing internet has messed something up and I need to reconnect. But I'll be honest, it's not even loading the settings for the chat box. We might just have to live without. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like I can fix that. There's also no refresh button on the mini feed. Like when I started the stream today, the stream chat wasn't there. But then I refreshed it and it appeared. On-screen celebration? You can at least have that. Give me a second. You can at least have that. If you can have nothing else, you can have that. Give me a second. You want some Midna? Don't we all? Don't we all? Now that's true. That's true if I've ever heard of it. There we go. That should show up. I'm concerned. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. I see it. All good. Let me catch up with Twitch chat while I procrastinate playing the game. The bug that emits radio static. I hate him. I hate him so much I've killed him twice. And this place looks sucky. I would not reside here. I would not be a resident in this evil, which I know is a different game, but it actually just feels more appropriate here than not. Well, okay. Oh, I just had to click. Stop! Why was it so scary? He literally just crawled through a thing. Why am I so scared? I hate this. I hate this so much. What's this stupid house that you can't unlock doors from the inside? How many of these am I gonna go through just crawling through these cracks? Also, it tells a story that a very long and spindly person had a little bit of a, how we say, crash out. And I don't like that. Oh god, okay, cool. Having so much fun. Having a blast. I can't for the life of me play this the way that I've played Resident Evil games. There's something about it that is just horrible. Something about it that is just the worst thing ever. Yeah, cool. Don't know why everything's just creaking all over the place. Okay, well I guess I'll pick that up. And then she came and washed it all away. It all started to make sense again. It's this place, I can't fight it. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texan. Then we're going. Okay, well someone didn't like it here. I don't know why. I, personally, love this place. Silent Hill, more like sign me up to a rental agreement so that I can be the next person to live here. Cool. Hole in the wall, scary bloody bathroom. Do I want to look through the hole in the wall that leads to the room that I haven't entered? Maybe I do. Maybe I do want to look. This is horrible. I feel like I'm 9 years old at the Thorpe Park Saw ride opening. That is exactly how this feels. Having never lived that, I know that this is exactly the same. Can you imagine the idea of a Junji Ito horror game? The idea of having his art style translated to horror games is unsettling. Yeah, I wouldn't play it. I can tell you that. I think my tolerance for horror begins and ends at maybe, I don't know, Resident Evil 3. Well, let's look in the hole. Shove your face in that thing, buddy. Oh, your hand? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're gonna have so much fun. I can tell. You're loving this. He's gonna come back out with the grossest fucking... Oh, no, it's the thing I need. Lit, okay. Is that all I need? That could be all that I need, actually. Unironically. Okay, let's check through these. So, janitor came in, record, blah blah blah. So we got the record, we got the glue, we put that in the record thing. He said he'd fix everything, still didn't find one of the buttons. Okay, well this is all I needed. All I needed was this button. So, I guess I'll just leave through this door. Oh, I wish I could climb out that window instead. I just feel like once I leave this room having collected a key item, it's all gonna get a little scarier, you know? 1,292 quotes. And counting! Okay, can somebody distract me? Okay, no. I don't want to go in there. To be completely honest. I'm okay. I'm gonna go out here instead. Yeah, it's great out here. Lovely out here, in fact. Delightful. Ugh. Okay, no, I changed my mind. I actually prefer it up here. I might just stay here. No, I didn't even come up because the music was scary. I actually came back up because as I was heading down, I could have sworn that in that doorway it looked like a scary figure. And I was gonna be like, oh shit, is there a spooky, scary guy there? But I actually don't think there is. Okay. Don't like that my field of view is significantly cut short. And now I'm in the scary area where there's a scary bin and a scary tire and a scary... could we climb this way? Main character, whose name I've... Oh, James, can we climb over this, please? Please, buddy. Come on. Come on, you got good climbing legs. I bet you could do it if you tried. Quote 420s, I feel like I'm gonna piss myself at any given moment. Yeah, that is appropriate. Okay, well, back to the bar. I looked back at that moment, you were in fact imagining things. Yeah, but I made you look. He gets so close to that thing. Right. Just to check, where am I going? I'm going right, then up, then right again. Okay. Well, let's slowly walk around. The slower I walk, the happier I feel. And I've always said that. That's actually true in real life as well. It's actually more true in real life. The speed he's walking at right now, I would call that too fast for me. I would typically be walking at maybe like half this pace on a good day, probably a quarter on a bad day. Oh my god, I need to pause the game. My earphones are falling out. Whew. Have you bumped into the other... Why would the game load? It's the micro loads that scare me the most. When the game like stutters a little into a load, you know? Because if it does that, I know that something somewhere has loaded. And that's perhaps the last thing in this whole world that I want. Something new to happen. Oh, actually, speaking of something new, let's save the game. Like an adult. Like a grown-up. Because that's 28 minutes of absolute nothing that I would really like to not lose. I bumped into... Oh, I'm gonna save again, because I'm not 100% confident that it worked. Yeah, I've bumped into one wacky character. I can't remember her name. But yeah, she was wacky. Evil Sean, yeah, he was cool. The name would suggest something far worse than the reality. That guy was actually kind of sick. There we go. Let's put that button in. And then we want C2. Do I have to... Oh, I think I might have to put a coin in first. And then C2. And then this is gonna do something. Apparently. I don't know how we figured this out. Like... Oh no, hate this. I don't know at what point the game explained, hey, if you go figure this jukebox thing out, something might happen. The something seems to be he's sad? He's sad and we're getting a little too close to him for my comfort. Oh, is this a memory of one's past? Is this a memory of my past? Should I remember this? Did this happen to me? Did this happen to any of you guys? Is that ringing a bell for anyone?
I spent the whole day there.
Okay, he's just reminiscing.
Just the two of us staring at the water.
I walked around this scary town literally so he could just have a special little moment. Those are my memories, damn it. How'd they get into this game? Oh no. Something bad is definitely about to happen. Oh, cool. I got the Corvus's memory key. This is the key to Corvus's memories. Yeah, we could unlock a lot with this thing. You have Costco ice cream in the freezer? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Ice cream sounds good. Ice cream sounds yummy. I'm a fan of ice cream. Ice cream is a fan of me. It's the Keyblade. Silent Hill 2, Dream Drop Distance or something. I don't know. Happened to me as well, a common experience. Yeah, I mean, it's weird actually that that memory isn't one of mine. Like, I didn't know that, and that's strange the more I think about it. Okay, cool, let's go unlock this door. Why am I playing this? Why am I playing this? Why do I let people pick the games that I play? Why don't I just pick them? Because you know what I would pick? I don't know. Less scary games. For example, off the top of my head, I don't know. Right now, I can't think of a single game that isn't somehow a little bit scary. Claire Obscure? No, no, no. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't understand. If I had known, like 5 months ago, when I put a vote out for what game I play next, if I had known, A, that I wouldn't be getting to that game for another 5 months because Final Fantasy X would take me a billion years, B, that Silent Hill 2 would make me feel things I've never wanted to feel, and C, that Claire Obscure would be a game that released and I watched a bit of a playthrough of and then stopped watching the playthrough because I realized that I really wanted to play it. If I had known all three of those things, I probably would be playing that. I probably would have postponed a game vote. I feel bad because I've wanted to play Silent Hill 2 for a while. But suddenly knowing that I have to feel this way for at least 20 hours of gameplay is rough. Is rough. What's the name I give some of the enemies? Wiggly Daniel? I don't know if I've met Wiggly Daniel yet. I'm scared if I haven't. Wiggly Daniel doesn't sound like the friendliest character. So I'm just briefly catching up with Twitch chat. Silent Hill 2 does dread the best out of any game I've played. Yeah, it does. It's not even, like, so far, nothing has actually individually been scary the way that things are in Resident Evil. It's just every single second I've felt dread. Like, I open a new door, dread. I walk up the stairs, dread. I listen to some music and experience a positive memory, dread. I don't know if I can feel dread anymore. I kind of slapped as a Keyblade design. There's a lot of overlap actually between Silent Hill 2 and Kingdom Hearts. People don't think about it very often, but it is in fact true. Okay, well, back to this. I think I already walked over here. Yeah, I can't get up there yet. To be fair, the thought of having to wait several months to a year to play a game because I need to stream is rough. Yeah. I think it's just because I don't stream very often. Which I'd like to change. I'd like to change. And now that I'm living where I'm living, there's a chance. But also... Oh, that was just horrible. Even that caused dread. Something about that angle. I don't even think that was his fault. Why does he grabs objects in a way that makes me feel dread too? It's horrible. Yeah, I think it's just that I would like to stream more often. It's more likely nowadays that I will be able to. So we'll see. But for example, with a game like this, my tolerance for a game like this is really low. Like, Bright, when I asked about how scary it is compared to Resident Evil, Bright compared it to Resident Evil 7. And I don't know if you remember when I was playing through Resident Evil 7, because in fairness, I think at this point it was at least 2.5 years ago. Oh, I was playing it in the summer. That might have been 3 years ago. That might have been 4 years ago. It's actually really hard to tell. My point being, it's been a while since I played Resident Evil 7, but I remember having to do really short streams where I was really slow because I was so scared. I was like this, that it just took me ages to do stuff. Health drink. So nice I drink it twice. Don't tempt me, Aria. I'm really tempted to drink the health drink as a bit, but I feel like I'll need it. Okay, he came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by morning. The greenish blue one, plate number ending with 06. Well, I don't know what that means, you know? That's kind of just a nothing letter. Oh. Oh, I super didn't expect that to work. Well, in fact, that seems to be where I'm going next. Gotta try the bathroom. Oh. Oh my god, why is the bathroom loading so much? What is in here? What is in here? What is in here? Oh god, sorry. Okay. Everyone, look away. Look away a minute, okay? He's busy. He's busy. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Unironically, that'd be fun. That'd be nice. Oh, wait. Did I come in here? I think I started in that bathroom. I think that's why it's loading. Yeah, because then that's locked. Certificate of what? For accreditation for Albert Smith. Good for you, buddy. Getting that education. I'm proud of you. Hello, stop making me feel the passage of time. No. As long as I feel the passage of time, you have to feel it as well. I'm gonna force you. I played Hollow Knight 5 years ago. I've been streaming for 5.5 years. How does that feel? I have streamed on average once a week for 5.5 years. Yeah, it makes you feel weird, doesn't it? Makes a person feel odd. Only as scary as the scariest Resident Evil game, yeah. Exactly, so really I shouldn't be scared at all. I should be so excited. Any stuff in here? No stuff for me, apparently. Okay. Yeah, it's actually something I've been thinking about recently with the trailer and the sort of teaser for the next Resident Evil game. It's actually occurred to me that the next Resident Evil game looks like it would in fact be scary. And it's occurred to me that I haven't played a Resident Evil game without being at least a bit aware of its contents for a while. Like the last time I did that would have been playing some of Resident Evil 1. And I did the exact same thing I'm doing right now, where I was so obnoxiously slow that I simply gave up and stopped playing. Okay. There hasn't been anything scary in a while, which is really scary. You know? Yeah, where are you? Yeah, where are you? Yeah, where are you? I can tell you're here. Is it just that fucking bug again? I swear to God. I actually think that's a fake out. I think the game's showing me a bug so I'll lower my defenses. And then it's actually going to be something a lot scarier than the bug. I mean, I'll kill the bug. I'll take the bait. Don't get me wrong. Oh. And I'm still scared. Oh, there's another bug. Fuck you. Is the bug even an enemy, or is the bug just designed to make me feel like there might be an enemy? Do I need to be scared of the bug, or should the bug be scared of me, is what I'm asking. Do you know anything about the plot of this game or spoilers for it? Like a little. Nothing... I don't know. I almost feel like I know some things just kind of from cultural osmosis. But nothing I could really, like, pin down, you know? I feel like I could mood board what I know about this game, but it wouldn't really be, like, significant. Okay, I mean, I can list what I know about this game if that helps. I know Pyramid Head is in it, but I don't know when he appears. I don't know why he appears. I don't know what he does to you. It really could be anything. I don't know how often the game autosaves. I know that there is a host of little characters that you can bump into. I know I've already bumped into one. I know that there are more, but again, I can't really mentally pin down what they look like or who they are. I know one of them is a woman. Oh, no, okay. I know there are two women. There's one that looks like my wife, except she's like my wife but scary. And I know the other one has a really tragic backstory or something. What else do I know? I know that every enemy is a symbolic reflection of the main character's repressed feelings about his wife and a manifestation of his guilt for not being interested in his wife anymore because she was ill. Do I know too much, or am I okay? And am I even correct? You gotta understand, some of this is simply stuff that I was told when I was about 18 by the person I was dating at the time. Because he had some thoughts on the game and he was sharing them, you know? But actually, I don't know how much attention I was really paying. Oh, you've got about Evil Sean? Yeah, sorry, Evil Sean. And the Evil Sean lore is that it's a nickname that he got as a teenager. But actually, it's not very accurate, and he really wants to throw off the nickname, you know? He really wants to, like, move past it, because he's like in his 30s now, and he's a really good guy. But basically you meet him and you think he's going to be really bad because you hear about Evil Sean in a bunch of notes that you can find, and the notes are presented such that it sounds like it's talking about him in present day. So you get this idea of Evil Sean that he's just really shitty. So when you do encounter him, you're like, oh my god, it's Evil Sean, oh no. But then you actually see through his actions that he's a really good guy. So that's the Evil Sean lore. I don't really know what the letters say or what he does to show that he's a good guy, but yeah, basically that's what I know about Evil Sean. Or, as I've heard people call him, actually Good Sean. Or Nice Guy Sean, for some. Ugh, what are you? Well, I'm gonna interact with you, I guess. Don't know why. Don't want to. Also, hello Thievery, how are you doing? How's it going at work? Are you, and this is going to be a very reflective question of how you feel. Oh, what? Oh shit, okay. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, it's kind of going crazy right now. Oh my god, okay, well. Oh my god, I really need to like do better at the combat. Oh my god. The game lulled me into a false sense of security by making me think that the combat was little and often. And by little and often, I just mean little. Okay. I'm just gonna hit everything a couple more times just to be sure. Which, you know, given what I was saying about the enemies being like a manifestation of his guilt, the optics of him just beating the shit out of these bodies are not great. Woodside Apartments. Okay, an old looking key. Okay, well, it's still kind of loud and scary, I have to say. And the little bits of paper that are flying around are making me feel quite nervous, but you know. I'll just keep exploring. I like it around here. I think it's nice, actually. The wind in the game is actually very off-putting because I have like a rotating fan next to me on my right. And I can't tell you how confusing it is to watch a wind blow in a video game and then actually feel wind on your body. It's very disorientating, and I might need to pause for a second because I don't like it. On the scale of Sean, so how evil of a Sean do you think he is? Well, that depends, Johan. That's a loaded question. In his youth, I'd say he was a 10 out of 10, you know? He was kind of as evil as Sean's get. I need to learn what the quick button is for healing a different way. Oh my god, reload is terrifying. When do I get a gun? Oh my god, I get 3 different guns? Scary. Also, hello, Trash! You're in a concert? Enjoy, have fun. Okay, quick heal, tap, syringe heal, hold. Oh, I just hold the button. But that's for more intensive ills. Okay, yeah, in his youth, Sean was evil 10 out of 10, but now as an adult, I'd say, what the fuck is this? I hate this. Can I just say? Fuck this. I don't even know where I'm going. Woodside Apartments? Yeah, okay. Guess I'll go left. I'm also just gonna stab everyone I've already seen, just in case. Oh god, it's loading. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Miss Ma'am. I see you and I don't like you. God, it's really weird. It's really irrational, but like the second there's combat for a decent amount of time, I almost calm down because I know that what's happening now is I'm gonna walk around and there are gonna be things to fight, you know? God, this is horrible. This is just the worst anything has ever felt, right? The Wiggles are having a bad time with James. Yeah, he's not treating them kindly, I gotta admit. Come on. There's more. There's gotta be more. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. I saw it at the last second. Oh my goodness. This is bad. objectively not good enough at the combat to be doing this. Okay, forward and then left at the next intersection. I'm bored out of my mind. I've been doing basically nothing for 8 hours and I have an hour left. That sucks, I gotta say. A bored work day is a lot worse than a day where you're like a comfortable level of busy. Which sounds pretty obvious when I put it like that, but you know. Oh my god, I see another one. Yeah, I see you, I see you. I know that you're coming at me, I understand. I'm gonna experiment with trying to do better at dodging you. Oh my god, stop it! Please. What did I ever do to you? Other than stomp on the ground a lot and kill you. That's basically nothing. Okay, and it's gonna be on my left, coming up on the corner. This is just dreadful. This is just bad, you know? Again, the fan blowing actual wind on me, so off-putting. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm so locked in. Scary mini loads. Scary game doing tiny little loads in little increments. Just to piss me off. Just to make me fear for my life. No. Stop it. It's locked. I can't even go there and save. Well, that's unpleasant. That's really unpleasant. Why am I not allowed to just check my map? Okay, well, I guess I'm going back right, and then I'm turning left. Time to go to those apartments. I just want to go to that apartment so bad. Like I say, I'm ready to sign a contract and move on in. I could probably run, to be honest. Maybe I'd be less scared running. It's actually hard to tell. It's very hard to say. The better news is I saw Muse and Green Day live last week and Trash is super mad about it. That's valid. Seeing Muse live would be great. I don't know a lot about Green Day, I have to say. I don't know a lot about Muse, but I think Muse is the one where I'm like, oh shit, jealous. Oh my goodness. I'm really trying to lock in. I'm trying to be so mentally present right now. I'm focusing, I'm focusing. Okay, and it should just be up on my right. Oh my god, can the pieces of paper not blow in my fucking face? What did I do to them, right? That line's getting a little wiggly in that top left corner. Yeah, okay. Okay, where are you? Oh my god, I actually see you. No, I actually see you. Not allowed. I actually saw you. If I see you first, it doesn't count. Okay, I think they're dead. I think I did it. This would not be a good holiday destination. Nuh-uh. I can tell you, it would not be my first choice. I don't even think it would be my second. If I was really strapped for options, maybe I would pick it as a third, as like a backup. We gotta leave. Meet me there. No. I'm going inside. It's windy out there. I just got an achievement called Nice and Cozy. That's unsettling. This place is unsettling. Great, I'm in a dark area. Hell yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh my goodness, I needed this. I needed this real bad. I really needed that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so, and I'm gonna do this for my own peace of mind. Okay, actually, I'm gonna ask a question before I do what I'm about to do for my own peace of mind. So, what I want to do, first of all, I'm gonna turn on a lamp because it's getting a little dark in here. What I would like to do is, so that save is 2 hours 11. I visually have a little over 2 hours in this game. I would really like to know how, like what percent or what duration of the game I'm through. So I'm gonna do one of two things. I'm either gonna look up a walkthrough and see how far through that I am, or I'm gonna ask for if anyone has a good guess of how far through the game they think I am. According to average playtime, I should be 1/10 of the way through. Which sounds correct and horrible. The thing is, the amount that I've done in that 2 hours feels like the kind of thing a speedrunner could do in about 10 minutes. Which makes it very hard to judge. Hold on. There we go. I'm also going to have to get used to the fact that because... So I have a new desk. It's an adjustable height desk, which means that I've currently set it to be about 65 centimeters from the ground, which is about 10 centimeters lower than what desk height normally is. But my desk doesn't really have room at the minute. There's a lot of wires going on. My desk doesn't really have room at the minute for a lamp. I used to have a lamp about there, like just behind and to the side of the camera. And it had good lighting. Now I only have a lamp over there. So I need to get used to the different lighting. 10% sounds about right, maybe 15. Oh, cool, cool. 15 is good. 15 is nice. Okay, so I've only got to do what I've done another 10 times. Okay. Which would make this like a 15 stream game. Ugh, okay. What I might have to do with this game is commit to doing more streams for shorter time. Because I've only got so much of a threshold for ability to like sit and do this. I don't think I'm the kind of person that can sit in a game with this kind of atmosphere and just like, you know, be on the ride. I can't do it. I'm using mouthful when they say I have no idea. No, that's helpful. You know how I feel, Thievery. I have no clue how far through this I am. I'm not sure how much longer or shorter they made the remake, as the OG games were longer by means of loading gameplay speed. 17 to 22 is apparently the average for remake. Some say 16 to 18. So let's say 22 hours for me. Let's say 22. I've got about 20 hours left. No, I might get faster. Maybe. We'll see. Right. Well, I've saved at least. I've made some progress. That's cool. Okay. Okay, unironically, this is kind of cozy. This is nice. Oh no. It's given me handgun ammo before I even have a fucking handgun. Great, what's this? What kind of fucking scary thing is this gonna be? Oh. Ooh, it's a puzzle. That is scary. I might have to think. Ugh. I have to dip, guys. Even though work is dead, I'm still at work. But if you're live in 50 minutes, I'll pop back in. We'll see, Thievery. Hopefully, you hit a sweet spot with work where there's just enough to do that you're not bored, but also not too much that you're overwhelmed. In fact, manifesting that level of work for all of us, all of the time. That sweet spot. But yeah, we'll see if I'm still live in 50 minutes, because I have felt every second of the last hour playing this game. Okay, what does that say? That says 3 bright coins in the 5 holes B. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. Is this good delivery of this, by the way? Are we all happy with this kind of delivery for notes? I'm happy to take suggestions. If I don't get any suggestions, I'm going to be reading everything like that. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine. In the pale moonlight his eyes doth shine. I think it should be more whimsical. Oh god, I don't know if I can do more whimsical. I don't think I can do more whimsical without just being like 3 bright coins in the 5 holes B. The only way I could try and do more whimsical would just be putting the emphasis in all the wrong places. To the point where I just read this whole thing out loud, did not process it for a second. I can't express enough how my brain, I was saying the words, but my brain was just hearing like fucking nothing. Okay, 3 bright coins. 3 coins in the holes. First sits the maiden under the tree. Okay, so there's a tree and the maiden's gonna sit in it and she needs to go there first. So basically maiden's gonna go in the middle. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. Okay, so I don't think I can visually see any wind blowing, but I mean, I'm going to assume behind the maiden would be there. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. Okay, I'm going to assume it's a maiden, a flower, and a man. Here comes the man, so sleek and so fine, pale moonlight's eyes doth shine. So the man's going to go over here, the maiden's going to go over here, and then there's going to be a flower there. I don't know why I bothered mentally puzzling that all out, because I'm not going to obtain these 3 keys by the end of this stream, you know? Shit! I drank the health drink instead of opening this. No, hold on, I'm reloading a save. I'm loading a save. I'm actually loading the save. I'm not wasting that. I'm not doing it. This is going to take a long time to load as well. And now we all have to just sit here and live with my choice. Bit late, but I'd say you're about 10% of the way through. Hey, no, that's fine. It's good to hear the validation. I'll take it. I'll take 10%. I'll take 10%. Who knows? I think some parts of this game I might do at a normal pace and some parts I might do slower. I will do nothing faster. Can you read it like you're hosting the One Show or some British daytime fluff show? I super duper can. Okay, hold on. Let's go have a look. Let's reveal that again. And I need to remember not to press Y when I'm clicking on things. He was thirsty? I don't care if he's thirsty, he's not drinking my medicine drink. That's for me. That's for me when I need it. Okay. So, I'm hosting the One Show. Okay, like I'm about to announce that someone's about to come in. 3 bright coins in the 5 holes B. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. A beautiful flower alone has to grow. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine. In the pale moonlight, his eyes doth shine. That's as good as you're gonna get for that. I don't think I was born to host British daytime TV. That's what we're learning. My dreams of hosting the one show have been thoroughly crushed. The only thing I'm allowed to read out are like whimsical... I'm loading the save, hold on. You know, the stupid thing is, I was only pressing that to open the cupboard that I found the health drink in previously. Okay. That legit scared you? I'm sorry. It scared me too. It scared me too, the depths of my ability to press Y instead of A. You know what doesn't help with this game? That anytime it tells you what button to press to do a thing, it's referring to... And this might be a setting I can change, actually. It refers to, like, the PlayStation button naming. So sometimes it'll be like, press X. And it doesn't mean this button that says X. It means this one that says A. And it confuses me. Yeah, so having said that, Y is not a letter that is involved in any of the confusion. I'm just not doing that right, basically. When do I get my fucking gun? I desperately need to shoot some stuff. In fact, I don't know why I'm manifesting that. I don't want to shoot anything. I was looking away and you banshee screamed. Sorry. I could do that at any time. Does that make you feel dread? Does that make you feel a level of dread in any way similar to the level of dread that I feel walking down these dark, dark halls? I would hope it does. I would hope it makes you feel as scared as I feel right now. Which is very. In fact, exceptionally. I really like this note, actually. This is my favorite note so far. Like the picture of the coffee cup. We gotta leave, meet me there. Something about we gotta leave, meet me there feels like it should be delivered like we gotta leave. Stop giving me handgun ammo. I don't even have a gun, you tease. Silent Hill 2, you flirt. I don't even have a gun. How am I gonna shoot anything if I don't even have a gun? Oh, well, that's horrible. Look at that. Scary corridor. She's very good at throwing. Yeah, kinda for real. Kinda good at throwing the game, if you know what I mean. Whenever I'm behind the combat wheel and I don't dodge and I just get hit by stuff constantly. Yeah, that's the kind of throw-in I'm talking about. But I also do believe that he could throw a bullet and it would hit something and kill it. That is true. Oh my god, this... Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Is that like a photo mode or something? Shame it's so dark around here, or I'd actually be enjoying myself. Dear Madam, in response to your complaint regarding the gunshot... Sorry, okay. No, okay, this one is being written by someone that, like, really doesn't believe that the person actually experienced it. So it's gonna be like, Dear Madam, in response to your complaint regarding the gunshots coming from apartment 217, we have paid a visit to the tenant and he assured us that he does not own any firearms. He was fully cooperative and granted us access to the apartment. True to his words, we did not find any weapons or traces of using one. Should the noises persist, please inform the janitor. Sincerely, Woodside Apartments Administration. God, administration note written by someone that very obviously is in love with the owner of apartment 217. Apartment 217 was also very good at throwing. Yeah, he's never shot a gun in his life. He wouldn't do that. He's not that kind of guy. You guys, he just loves... He just has a soundboard that plays gunshot noises. And he has that because it's silly. No other reason. Damn Woodside.
Hello?
Why would you yell that? There's obviously someone there and they're obviously being weird. So like, shut up, my guy. Okay, well, off to apartment 217, I guess, to go get a fucking gun. So that the threat level can increase because I will have the capabilities of dealing with it. Great. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have a feeling I'm gonna be in here a long time. I have a feeling a lot of the game will take place in these fucking apartments. Door that's gonna do something scary. Woo! Hold on. Is that a person? No, they're all just mannequins. Sorry, I'm using a classic. This is actually a classic technique. I'm doing a bit of a wall peek to figure out if there's anything scary I need to be concerned with. No, there's just a ton of mannequins that all come to life. No. Can I just hide behind one? Please. Like, actually, please, I'm begging you. Can I just hide behind one of these things? It's so dark. It's actually so dark. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness because this is just ridiculous. Gameplay? Sparta vignette? Oh. Yeah, okay. These things are helpful. What does dynamic mean? Oh, no. Turn that shit on. I want to see how many bullets I have at all fucking times. I had a gunshot on a soundboard that I regularly played when trying scammers on the phone. It was very silly. That's the only appropriate use of a gunshot on a soundboard. Oh yeah, but press the fuck out of that sound. Just press it on repeat. Ooh. Oh, I'm actually so tempted to make the reticle yellow. That's actually more visible to me. What a delightful accessibility setting. I mean, it's not gonna make me better at shooting the gun. Okay, what are people's favorite colors for the gunshot reticle? Do we like white? Do we like cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, or blue? I'll give you all another pass. So blue, green. Sorry, I'm going really fast. Blue, blue, green, blue, blue, green, red, blue, red, yellow, green, blue, green, red, yellow, 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 green, blue, red, yellow, magenta, cyan, or blue. What do we want? Any preferences? One thing I hate about video games is the absolute unknowingness of whether an object can and will move or not. Yeah, it's why sometimes, you know, games, I think this is more of a thing for older games where the background is very distinct from like foreground objects. And something in the foreground will do something. Something in the background is just a pretty picture. I kind of like that, because then you know. Pink is what I think we're going with. I'm actually gonna have to veto that. That is unbelievably egregious to my eyes. Like, that is hard to look at. I kind of like yellow. Button is bad because that'll just confuse me. Although pressing X isn't as bad as pressing Y, so maybe I do need that. Oh my god, can I make it massive? This is so helpful. I kind of love this. Oh, and I want that on. I actually need that. I'm actually stupid. I need support. If you're not gonna put yellow paint in your video game, I at least need an icon. That can be small, at least. That doesn't have to be big. I didn't know there were even quick time events. That's still gonna confuse me. Hold on. I need to type B. Oh! Type C, great. Also, I'm going to all of this effort, and yet I do firmly believe that it's going to change all of my settings when I close the game, because that's what it did earlier. Right, cool. Well, that's helpful. It's actually not correct, though. B is the back button. So it is actually straight up wrong. Maybe I, hold on. Maybe X and Y. Oh my god. No, I only even did that to do the brightness. Jesus Christ. This is actually, I bet, more infuriating than everything else I've done today. Colorblind mode. Oh, this is just really fascinating. Did this game receive, like, good praise for, Oh, I think that's the woman that looks like my wife. Spoilers. Did this game receive good praise for the accessibility features? Because it's kind of crazy how much it has going on. It's nice. I actually don't think I can change the brightness here, though. So I'll just have to live with the fact that I can't see a thing. At least I made the interact button massive. No, it gave me a... Oh no! Oh my god, no! That's bad. I should have known that had happened. That's just terrible. Maybe I will heal now. Great. Oh no. Well, not a fan of any of that. That was actually a jump scare. The game wasn't supposed to do that kind of thing yet. I was supposed to be safe for like a little longer. Actually, what the fuck did I just obtain? I obtained a shoot courtyard key. Key for opening the inner courtyard door on the first floor. Okay, well that actually involves turning back around. Yippee. I honestly think all modern games should have this level of access options. I agree. Oh, I think it's just like, it's getting darker. Like it's becoming nighttime. Okay, cool. Great, love this. Have a quick peek down the stairs. Anything new I need to be scared about now that I have a fucking flashlight? No, it just means I can have a better peek into the scary areas. Can I like... I was really hoping I could do like a sick jump over that. Oh! Has that been here the whole time? Nice. Well, let's have a little save of the game while I'm at it. I actually think I'm also gonna maybe do more different slots more often. Just in case I do something like very bad. Oh, I actually can. I can interact over this way, but not the other way. That's so concerning. That's not a good sign for like combat and how there will be more of it later. I like yellow. Thank you, Johan. I'm glad you like the reticle size, the reticle color. I hope everyone's okay with how massive the interact buttons are now. This is nice. Like these are nice options to have. And I wish I'd known about them earlier, because I feel like last time I played, I remember thinking in my head like, oh, this is a bit shit. I kind of need bigger buttons. And now I have them. I've been able to do that the whole time. I feel like I'm being mentally conditioned. Was that from the red, yellow, green, blue bit? I liked that bit. I liked that bit. I was a fan of that one. Okay, well, where am I going? So, I got a key to the courtyard. Oh my god, it's also just occurred to me, like, so far with this game, I've been, the gameplay flow seems to basically just be like, you've obtained a new key item, go to the place where you can do something with that item. There's not really any, like, motivation behind it. Well, okay, so I guess if I'm remembering right, the whole reason the main character comes here is because he got a letter from his dead wife, or something that was like, ooh, Silent Hill, go there, bestie. So I guess the overarching goal is looking for her, figuring that out. Except so far he seems to be doing that by just kind of wandering around, which I enjoy, but also it also just feels like really weird. Like, what do you mean my goal is just go vibe? Go vibe for a bit. Go to area, get item, use item to open unlock thing. Go to next area, sometimes fight or run away from monster. Yeah, which, in fairness, it's not as if that isn't just the gameplay loop of, like, every Resident Evil game as well. It's just Resident Evil games tend to have more, like, very strongly defined motivations from what I've seen. Like, Resident Evil 2 kind of starts off the same as this, though, I guess. Oh, okay. That was something that scared me. Resident Evil 2 kind of starts off the same, right? Like, you begin that game as Claire, anyway, and you're just kind of looking for a person, like, looking for your brother. But then it very quickly becomes like, oh, shoot, I need to go places and do stuff. Something about, hold on, I want to show you all something. So, I didn't realize these were stairs, and because of the mist, I couldn't quite tell where the floor was. So, going in a straight line, and I'm right about this, it looked for a second like he was just shrinking. No, it looks like he's shrinking. Hold on. He's just getting smaller, you know? My poor little guy, he's becoming so tiny. Somebody help him. He's just a little mouse now. Garbage chute. Out of order. Please do not use until the problem is solved. Oh, but I wanna. I like using garbage chutes, and I hate solving problems. Great. Oh, no, buddy. Not yet. Yeah, I want to press A to jump down. I don't want to go in there. I haven't explored slowly the rest of this place that I hate. This is bad. This place sucks. Oh, what about that weapon question? Fuck, you're right. I should probably go get that gun. Oh, but I don't wanna get the gun. In speedruns, do people get the gun? I don't know. I actually don't know. So yeah, basically. Oh, I gotta go back upstairs where the scary thing was. It was 217, so I don't seem to have a map for the oh no, I do. I do have a map for the second floor. Okay. I actually don't even know if I'd be able to. I don't actually think I can get up there because, so according to the map, up the stairs I can move into that corridor, but then it's blocked to the right. Admittedly, I didn't look in room 201. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll even run. Maybe I'm starting to feel brave. That's not true at all. That's such a fucking lie. Yeah, okay, so that's locked. Silent Hill is more the slow vibe exploration, lots of metaphor and vagueness and symbolism, yeah. Which is a lot scarier than, like... I think that's partly what makes it more scary, right? Because your goals are just kind of more ambiguous. It's like, I'm just kind of wandering around figuring things out, being scared. Whereas in Resident Evil, I feel like sometimes it's easier to not be scared because you're being brave for a really clear reason, you know? Like, I'm being brave because... Yeah, okay. I'm being brave because I know that I have to, you know, I have to go there to get this key, and then I will use it to go somewhere else. I'm realizing that I am actually the kind of big old baby that is comforted by some cinematic bullshit, you know? Like, in Resident Evil, knowing that a section will probably end with, like, a cinematic, cool moment, it gets me through. It gets me through the night. It makes me feel more brave. Okay, I'm also gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna save the game because I just got more information about the map. And I don't want to lose my map information. It's very important to me. God, I actually don't know how much longer I can play. And I've done nothing. Like, I've really done nothing, you know? Okay, well, let's go check out over here. But I have a feeling this is a door that won't open. Yeah, okay, it's all coming together now. It really is like a Resident Evil game. It really is. Go place, do thing, get new item, go new place. So let's briefly just plan my route in there. So I'm going in through the window. And then fuck knows, honestly. It looks like then I'm in 112. And then there should be a door to my left. Then seems that I can go up the stairs, and that would get me to a... Oh, okay. So actually this is the direction I would go to get to 217. And I can tell there's a spooky scare in here, you know. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is a lot of information. That's a lot of information when there's like a wibbly thing implying that something bad is about to happen. Like, I want to read the thing. Okay, I'm gonna trust that I can read this. Locane siblings murder, perpetrator commits suicide in custody. Walter Sullivan. No, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I can't read it. The wibbly wobbles are just getting terrible. They're becoming truly unbearable, which either means there's a bug nearby or something much worse. Like 2 bugs. So much wibble. There really is. Anyone in the bathroom that wants to scare me? Scare the life out of me? Oh, sorry, hold on. Sorry, look away. He's doing something. He's busy. Nobody look. Okay, he's fine. He's had his moment. Oh, I went in there. No, I'm gonna read this, and the game can't stop me. Oh, fuck! I had a health drink again. Nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw what I just did. I I need to train it out of me. I need to get like a buzzer that gives me like a mild electric shock when I press the Y button. I need it to be the thing I want to do the least. Because I keep pressing it. It's not even mellow dub. I wish it was. I wish it was that I was like, oh, the Y button is the correct button. It's that I am just, like, what have I played recent? Oh. I think is it Final Fantasy? I was trying to think, what the fuck have I played recently that has tricked me into believing that that is the button I press? But I do think it might be Final Fantasy. It's not that button, Milo. Press any other button, bestie. Press A. A is normally a button for picking up objects. That's like a common a button press maneuver. Okay. It doesn't help that once you've clicked onto it, it is actually Y to read. Okay, Walter Sullivan, the culprit in a recent homicide case, was found dead, having taken his own life on the morning of the 22nd in his jail cell. According to the police statement, Sullivan's death was caused by blood loss resulting from severing his carotid artery with a soup spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. This is not the kind of thing that requires a silly, goofy read. Sullivan was apprehended on the 18th of this month on account of brutally murdering Billy and Miriam Locane. Even though Walter Sullivan did not strike a former schoolmate from his hometown of Pleasant River as someone capable of murdering children, the schoolmate admits to having witnessed Sullivan in a state of severe paranoia shortly before his arrest. He was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil, forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me. I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy, the schoolmate concludes. Okay. Carotid artery? How else am I supposed to say it? Are you gonna tell me I'm supposed to say, like, carotid? Also, scary cupboard. Is the wardrobe getting, like, wounded? Huh. It's getting, like, damage marks. Can I... Okay, well, I'm probably done with that. I think I've had my fun. Okay, that's locked. Well, out I go. Of course that's blocked off. Of course it is. Of course it is. Great. Yippee. And of course it's a bug. Of course it's a bug. It's always just a little bug on the floor. Carotid. Well, I guess that does make sense. In its own special, unique way. Oh my god, ma'am! Rude! Incredibly rude. You look like you're just made out of legs anyway. I wouldn't do that to you. And I have arms. I need to get in the habit of using the syringe when it's, like, when it's not life or death, you know? I'm gonna keep saying carotid. It's more fun. I wouldn't do that to you after doing that to do it. Well, yeah, but like, you know, I just mean she's scaring me. I know that she knows that I'm there. I don't know that she's there. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of cheap trick. I wouldn't be doing that to her. I'm better than that. Okay. Well, where the fuck am I going then? BRB? Oh no. That means you've left me alone. It's just me and the things in this building now. Me and the things in this Silent Hill. Can I smash that? No. Upsetting. Great cutscene. Yeah, that's right. Shove your arm through the bars. That's right. Use your left arm like an idiot. He could easily use his right. Ooh.
Hey! Wait!
Why are there children in here? Oh. These are the children that guy killed. They're not real children. They're fake children that died. Okay, well now what? Okay. Oh, I guess that key works. I guess that's fine. I like the large interact icon. I do as well. I think it's nice. Sometimes, I've been finding in this game that sometimes the interact icon can be really finicky, like where it wants you to look for it to work. So, it's definitely been helping me so far that it's a bigger icon. Evil Sean. That wasn't Evil Sean. That was just the little girl. That's her name. Oh my god. Something scary back where I was now? Great. Yeah, her name is... Oh, great. Great. Love that that's open. Well, you're not gonna get me, game. I'm going to the red piece of paper where I save first. With the massive icon. Okay. Right. I think, given that I've made some progress, given that I'm easily like 11% of the way through the game, maybe I'm gonna call it there. Oh no, I should push through. I should push through. I just need to go up those stairs and get the key. Oh, okay. Oh no. I don't want to though. Oh god. So it would just be go down that corridor to the end to get the key. But anything could happen. Okay, I'm gonna do it, but like, oh no. I don't wanna. I might. I'm going to leave it as a treat for next time. Because as well, it actually makes more sense because it means that next time I will begin the stream by getting that key and then I will do stuff with that key. So it actually would make less sense if I did it now. You know? I think it would be better to start the next stream having completely forgotten that there was a kid in that hallway and getting jump scared anew by the child. I see that hydrate or hydrate. I actually don't have any water. What I do have, and I'm going to show you all this now. I have this. This is a Sprigatito coaster. This is a coaster that I got from the Pokemon Cafe. And it's really cute. Yeah. It's actually Coaster City over here. I have over here, I have this coaster. This is a coaster that looks like a little thing for Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah. It's not as cute as this. Sorry, Mario. You're not as adorable as a thing that looks like a cat. Okay, right. I'm gonna end the stream. We made progress? I'm actually feeling a little bit more settled with the game now. I feel like I maybe understand it more now. Something about being in a a building with lots of locked doors and twisty-turny hallways makes me feel more at home. Like, this is like Resident Evil for real, for real. So yeah, hopefully I'll be less nervous about it next time and we can just make some quicker progress. Hopefully this stream and the first stream are the slowest I will ever be with this game. So yeah, I'm gonna be back next week? Maybe on Tuesday? And maybe on Friday also, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'll post in my Discord the day that I go live, as always. And until then, thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't go down any scary hallways. Don't stick your hands through any grates to pick up a small object. And if you see a scary child, do not follow them. XOXO. Go piss, girl.